It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Tiny Rebel Brewing Company, and this is a can of their Vibes. It's a 440ml can of 6.8% ABV New England IPA. I think this might be one of the first New England IPAs that I've had from Tiny Rebel, and I think this is a permanent beer because I've seen it in a couple of shops. I was out visiting a friend a couple of weeks ago and I popped into Cardiff Discount Drinks, which is around the corner from where he lived. I mean, I had to go there, and I seen this and I thought, I've seen this in a couple of places now, this Vibes, and it's time that I picked it up. So I picked up this beer and now I'm ready to review it. But yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm thinking of the early Tiny Rebel beers, the early stuff that they were doing, whether that was kind of classed as New England IPA all the way back then. But this could be a really interesting beer. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. It seems like they've gone all out with this, especially with the ABV. 6.8% ABV, you know, they've gone, right, we're going in with this. We're going in. We're not holding back. I really hope they haven't held back. I really hope this is going to be a terrific tasting New England IPA that will rival the likes of Verdant and Cloudwater. It was £4.75 a can. So we're nearing that kind of £5 a can beer, which I don't mind paying for. I really don't mind paying for if it's really, really good. So what I'm not looking for in this beer is adjuncts. I'm not looking for passion fruit flavours, and I'm looking for concentrates. I'm looking for orange concentrates and mango concentrates. I want this to be 100% Tiny Rebel, 100% kind of New World hops in this beer. So we got a one finger whitehead. It's a hazy, I'm going to say going on to being a mango amber coloured beer. It's not as straw coloured as some New England IPAs, but it still looks pretty good. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, this is smelling really interesting. I think Tiny Rebel, for their brand, for their reputation, I think they need to produce a beer that's going up against the likes of Cloudwater, and to produce a beer that goes up against the likes of Verdant. You know, push the boundaries of what they're capable of doing. People won't mind paying for it. They really won't if you're producing an incredible beer. It smells really interesting. The aroma of this beer is like they're right up there. They're right up there pushing the big guns here. Passion fruit, mango, a touch of mandarin orange. A little bit of spicy pepperiness. It smells super soft, like they've treated the water. Let's get in, let's try it, let's drink it. Cheers, everybody. They're trying. They're really trying. You can tell that they've. It's quite hot. It's quite hot. You get quite a warming in the throat from this beer. Oh, it's I'm struggling with this one. Because I'll give you two reasons why I'm struggling with this one. The first reason is that I think I've had some really good Tiny Rebel beers, and then I've had some really bad Tiny Rebel beers, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that kind of beats up on the company all the time. I am honest, of course. I'm absolutely 100% honest. And I will call good, good, and I will call bad, bad. But I'm slightly conflicted with this one because I think it could be so much more. It could be so much more of a beer. And I can't remember the other reason. Tiny Rebel. I remember when they first come out. They had this fantastic ice cream van, and they would take it to beer festivals, and they'd be queuing up round the block for Tiny Rebel beers. And I remember as a beer salesman, when I was doing my thing, everybody wanted Tiny Rebel. They were literally everywhere. They was down as far as Swansea. They were in Bristol. They were all over Newport and Cardiff. Everybody wanted their beer. It was great beer. It was really, really great beer. It was exciting. And I just think they've got a little bit too big. I just think they've got a little bit too big. I think the breweries now are really, really large brewery. They're just not hitting the same levels that they once hit. And for somebody who reviews beer, it's that same old story. It's that same old story of growth. When a brewer grows to a certain level, a certain volume, then all of a sudden the quality comes right down for some... I don't know why this seems to happen. I don't know whether the brewers or the owners of the company sit back with their slippers on and go, haha, we've done it type of thing, or they take their hands off the steering wheel, or I just don't know. I just don't know what happens when brewers increase their volume. They can never seem to produce the stuff that they were able to produce in the early years. The reason why people got excited about their beer in the first place seems to disappear. And we can say that for a multitude of brewers in the UK, from Brewdog to Thornbridge to Cloudwater even. There's some great Cloudwater beers, but the Tesco ones that they produced, it's not very good. I would like somebody to explain. I would like somebody brave enough. Maybe we grab an interview. Maybe we find somebody. Maybe you guys comment in the comments box and tell me to contact somebody who would be willing to talk to me, who was experienced enough to grow a small brewery into a large brewery and then maybe disappeared out the back door, that I can grab hold of now and have a chat with and speak about the difficulties of volume. Why is it that the breweries grow and then all of a sudden the quality of the beer goes down? This is an acceptable New England IPA that I would expect somebody along the lines of Marston's to have a go at, or Green King, or Brains. Not having a go at these companies, but I think they if they wanted to, they could do just as good a job as this. Whereas this company came from brewing great beer and are now brewing kind of okayish type beers. There's some passion fruit, there's some mango, there's some orange peel. There's a little bit of spiciness coming through. There's still that astringent bitterness on the back end. There's still that astringency from Tiny Rebel beers. Would I buy this can again for £4.75? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'd rather buy 4 cans of Old Speckled Hen for the same price. 4 cans, not 1, 4. Because where Old Speckled Hen is kind of a pretty average best bitter, this is a pretty average New England IPA. So I just don't see the point in paying £4.75 for a kind of pretty average New England IPA, where I can buy 4 cans of pretty average bitter for the same price. I don't know. I just think I'm coming off the back. Right, I've done 2 reviews today. One more thing before I go. I've done 2 reviews today. I thought to myself, Cigar City Brewing Company, fantastic reputation. This beer's coming in at, where are we? I think 6.5% ABV. 6.5% ABV. I thought to myself, right, okay, we'll hold back on the Tiny Rebel 6.8% ABV, you know, because it might be a different level of beer. But in truth, the Cigar City beer pulls Tiny Rebel's pants down and gives them a good slap round the backside. You know, it's much better beer. It's much better beer. I'm still breathing this astringency that I'm really not enjoying. And I've been talking to you for over a minute now without having a last taste. Well, before, you know, last time I had a taste of the beer. And it's just not acceptable. It's just not acceptable for a New England IPA. This is poor. This is poor stuff from Tiny Rebel. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I've had a couple of stonkers from Tiny Rebel this year. The brown ale was terrific. I really enjoyed it in 2021. But then at the same time, I've had some shockers. The Pool Party wasn't much better than this. We just reviewed the Passion Fruit Pool Party. It wasn't much better. I just think they need to sort themselves out. I just think that these breweries who, in general, grow volume-wise and the beer quality goes down, they really need to look at themselves in the mirror and wonder, was it worth growing in the first place? Was it worth all the pain of building this new brewery and just to sell bang average beer? Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.